Dear students, today we shall discuss about the first chapter of your civics book, that is Understanding Diversity. First, tell me what is diversity? Diversity means being different. The difference may be in the appearance, in the dresses, in the languages, in the eating habits, in the rituals we observe it. For example, all the students in a class look different. They belong to different social backgrounds. Here we shall discuss about the inequalities. Inequalities comes about when a person does not have a resources and opportunity that are available to other persons. The caste system is one example of inequality. Society was divided into different groups depending upon the work of that people did. If one was born into a porter caste or the Kumbhar caste, one could only become a porter, nothing to else. The caste system was irreversible. It means that cannot be stopped or changed. This created a situation of inequality always in the Indian society. What does diversity add to our lives? Diversity enrich our lives. It make our lives colorful, enjoyable and fun-filled. Life would be dull or the boring without various kind of dishes we eat, various kind of dresses to wear and various festivals to celebrate. How boring the grandma stories would have been without different characters. Animals, birds and situations. India is a country of the many diversities. We speak different languages like Odia, Telugu, Bengali, Malayalam, Gujarati, etc. Have various type of food like rice, chapati, dal, idli, bread, bada, poha, etc. and celebrate different festivals like Holi, Diwali, Eid, Bakri Eid, Buddha Purnima, Christmas, Ratha Yatra, Guru Nanak's Jayanti, etc. and practice different religions like Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, Christianity, Islam, Zoroastrianism, etc. and etc. How do we explain that? The diversity. Regions become very diverse because of their unique histories. Diversity also comes about when people adapt their lives to the geographical area in which they live. For example, people living near a sea have different lifestyle from those living near a mountain area. Centuries ago, people often traveled to various places in search of new lands or new places to settle in or for doing trades. They also begin to migrate due to war and natural calamities. People stayed at the new place for a long time. So their languages, their food habits, their music, dance, religions and festival, etc. became a mix of the old and the new. Out of this intermixing of cultures came up something new and different. Here we shall discuss about Ladakh and Kerala region. Ladakh and Kerala help us to understand the influence of historical and geographical factors in shaping the diversity. First, we shall discuss about the Ladakh region. Ladakh is a cold desert in the mountains. It is in the eastern part of Jammu and Kashmir. This region does not receive much rain. This region does not receive much rain. It is covered with snow for most of the year. Very little rain is there. So people domesticated animals like sheep, goat, cows and dogs. They eat meat and milk products. For drinking water, they depend on the melting snow. Buddhism and Islam are the chief religion of Ladakh. Song and dance are important parts of the festivals in which local version of Tibetan epic Kesar Saga are performed. As it is on the Silk Route, caravans carrying textiles, raw silks and spices passes through it to Tibet. Our second region, that is Kerala. Kerala is a state in southwest corner of India. Kerala was hot and humid climate surrounded by the sea and the hills area. The fertile land and the climate are suited for the cultivation of rice, spices like cloves, pepper, cardamoms and for fishing. Traders visited for trade in spices. Saint Thomas brought Christianity when he came here. Ibn Battuta and Vasco da Gama also visited Kerala. Onam is the most important festival of Kerala region. Here the main diet of peoples are rice, fish and vegetables. Important religions are Islam, Christianity and Hinduism. What is unity in diversity? There is a unity in diversity in India. It is proved by our freedom struggle in which women and men from different cultures, different religions and different regional backgrounds come together to drive out the British people. The Congress flag was used as the symbol of protest everywhere. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru coined the term unity in diversity. He described the Indian unity in his book Discovery of India. Indian unity is internal, deeper and inherent. Widest tolerance of belief and custom is prevalent in India since ancient times. Thank you. Have a nice day.